Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. In the last class, we were contemplating on the deluding poor Mahamaya, how she catches the soul and enforces like fish or cocoon caught in a trap, gets trapped and die there. Though they have capacity to come out, they don't come out. They hold on to that and die. But on the other side, the plan of nature is evolution to take the jiva towards this. There are two aspects of nature. One is avidya maya, which binds the soul, and one is vidya maya, which releases. What are you going to hold on to? In whose jurisdiction you are going to dwell? In vidya maya or avidya maya? As long as you are in the limitations of vidya maya, nothing can bind you, nothing can hold you. You keep on evolving. When you are within the limitations of avidya maya, within the fencing of avidya maya, you are binding yourself with so many things, one after the other bondage, one after the other bondage. So, where are you? Where are you going to be? The option is yours. Man is maker of his own destiny. He has to carve himself. He has to change himself. Uddhared Atmanatmanam. You have to, Bhagavad Gita says, each man has to strive to evolve, himself has to strive. Nobody will help him in his path to God or path to liberation. Each one has to strive and attain by himself. So here we see that veil. We saw the example of dream. We saw what is delusion at the cosmic level, Mahamaya, cosmic level. All jivas are trapped, like all fishes are trapped in a net, and net is being dragged. A few fly away, and they are the liberated ones. They fly away into the ocean, back and run off. They are liberated soul. Then Sri Ramakrishna sang the song, even the creator and the sustainer of this universe are dream only. The narrow channel first is made, and there the trap is set. Narrow channel is first made. But open though the passage lies, the fish once safely through the gate do not come out again. Here also, I don't know whether you have seen the ordinary people here catching fish. A basket which has hole like this basket and a funnel like outer basket. Same sticks come and go. One stick is brought and spread like this. Water flows here. This from center hole it goes out, but it cannot come out. There is that one hole is small, and the flow of water, in the direction of the flow of water, it is kept in narrow place. Water is flowing in stream here. You can see any stream. They will put the stones around and water is narrowed down to flow through a small area. And in that area, they keep that trap basket. Trap basket has one expanding outer and one narrow pipe like in the center. They cannot move from anywhere. With water is flowing through the pipe, center pipe. That is this small, water flow has been brought down. And from that it flows inside like flowing through a pipe. All fishes go from there. And they see, they cannot go there. Front it is, sticks are put in the ground, like arrows shot in the ground. They are put. They are tied horizontally, like a permanent net in the water stream. They cannot go any side. After going, they see they cannot go anywhere. They try to come and they enter the outer basket. That hole from which it went, it doesn't come. Water is flowing in the other direction. Here, they get accumulated. And the person comes and with like tea strainer, there is a big strainer. He just puts and takes out the fishes. This is local people, all do like that. That's the same trap Ramakrishna is explaining, this song is explaining. The narrow channel is first made, and there the trap is set. The trap has double expansion, but open though the passage lies, the fish once safely through the gate, it safely passes through the gate, do not come out again. The silkworm patiently prepares its closely spun cocoon, yet even though a way leads forth, encased within its own cocoon, the worm remains to die. That is how most of the people hold on to something, one or two children. Such a vast universe is there, small property as mine, one or two children. Each one Maya has given 2 or 3 toys to play with. Just like children. Children you see, especially in babysitting and all in the primary schools, nursery schools, you see they are being given certain toys which they go on playing. That is it. Now Mahamaya has created mobile, telephone, cell phone. With that the children spend whole of their time. Such a precious human life, they are addicted to that. They are not able to leave the mobile. Holding on. They sit in a corner. The Chaitanya has become jada, like stone. The conscious being, which can enjoy nature, which can enjoy life, is sitting like a stone with a small plaything, worse than children playing with toys. Children playing with toys has reality. This doesn't have even reality. There is ignorance. But here there is delusion, taking the wrong and false to be real, and what a thing you see. Tragedy. The master continued. Man may be likened. The main thing Sri Ramakrishna is not complaining, but lovingly telling, my children, there is a way always out. There are so many ways the saints have come and told and gone. The purpose is to realize God. If you can remain in the world, if you want to remain in the world, with family and friends, not to leave it, still there is a way. Being there you can do. If you can, renounce. By renouncing also you can realize. The purpose is to realize. Because what all you are going to do in this world, be it wealth, or progeny, or name and fame, status, all will be destroyed. Nothing will remain. It is just a play for few days. Neither you will be there, nor your children are going to be here, nor the property you made is going to be there. Everything is just perishable, what you prepared. What for did the play go on? We do not know. So when such is this thing, why don't you transcend? It has to go, let it go. Leave the rope with which you have bound it not to go. It will go. If you release the hold, you can hold the eternal. Master continued, man may be likened to grain. He has fallen between the millstones and is about to be crushed. Only few grains that stay near the peg escape. Therefore, man should take refuge at the peg, that is to say, in God. Call on Him, sing His name, then you will be free. Otherwise, you will be crushed by the king of death. You might, the modern people might not have seen the crushing wheel with which we remove the skin of the grain sometimes, crush the grains into small suji or powder. Suppose I want rava of wheat, I will do in a particular style. The two stones will be there, one rolling over the other. The lower is not changing, it is firm, sitting. The upper one rolls on it. There is a center peg and a hole in the upper stone. It is placed over other mill. It is going to crush the grains to become powdered or into rough powder or small grain pieces. Whatever way you want to cook and use it, it is. This mill, which has been used from the ancient times, now it is vertically run by the motor. Formerly it used to be run even in our childhood days, school days also, for making idli rava and all that. We used to use that. So, when we put from the top, there is little gap, sufficient gap for the wheel to roll. It rolls upon. And in this rolling, the in-between grains put, they go on spreading inside. There is a small tapering expansion inside. If you remove the upper stone, you see it is like a bowl. Lower is flat. This bowl is tapering down. It can accumulate, and as it is rolling, it spreads within, gets crushed and falls down. And those who are near, very close to peg, they don't move about. You are going on putting the new grains, grains is holding from the top to bottom. The hole is covered, it's such a large hole, peg is thin, and it goes on rolling. And those who are near the peg will not get crushed. When you remove also, we will try to push with the hand as the end comes. But still a few grains will remain in the corners. They are saved. They never get crushed. So, those who are holding on to the peg, they will not be crushed. Other things all will get crushed. So holding on to peg or living at the foot of the peg is like holding on to the feet of the Lord, that they will not be crushed by the death. They transcend the death and go. They become immortal. The immortal means with body we don't become immortal. Body is mortal only. The soul is immortal. The soul is stuck to the body as myself. The false identification with the body makes him, with the fall of the body, as if he is separated from the rest of the things. So he feels the separation. And death is separation as if. It is continuation of life without body. Death is continuation of the body, self. Without body, the soul travels to another body according to the karmic load. It's continuing. New life is going to come. New living is there to exhaust the karmic load. Men may be likened to grain. He has fallen between the millstones and is about to be crushed. Only few grains that stay near the peg escape. Therefore, men should take refuge at that peg, that is to say, in God. Call on Him, sing His name. Then you will be free. Otherwise, you will be crushed by the king of death. Master sang again. See, the Avatara and Avatara Varishta, Sri Ramakrishna, just to give this message to people, jivas, especially the humans, how much of strain, how much of struggle, how much of shouting he is doing. And you can imagine how the God loves people, how God loves the jiva, and jiva is unaware of it. Every moment God is longing to see that jiva escape from suffering and bondage. His love has no limitations. As we go deeper and deeper we see, till we become one with Him, the more and more glory of His love and more glory of my own existence and my little mind, how it was playing, trying to hold a few pebbles of this world and think myself, the riches of the world or great position and powers, nothing is going to be there. It was all delusion. It was all, oh, how did I spend my life? Old age, when old age comes, is not able to stand up and go, then he will think, how did I waste my life keeping hopes on this world? Every praise of the people I thought real, I got elated. Nothing is there now. It was all false praise. Maya was trapping me. It was killing my time. Now I realize, but time is no more there. So the thing is that somehow in and through all activities of life, don't forget the final goal of realizing God. In and through all, because we have not come to this world out of our option. We have no chance of living as we want. As nature keeps us, we have to be in that way. Whether it is sukha or dukkha, we have to be in that state. Nothing can save us. But in and through, passing through my own karmic load exhaustion, I have the option is mine, to keep the mind on the world or to keep the mind on God. In and through all the procedure of nature, which is inevitable sukha dukkha, I can evolve to higher level of consciousness where my karma do not work. I can enter into such place of consciousness. My karma do not work at all on me. When Sugriva was afraid of Vali, he ran to a place, nowhere he can escape Vali, whether it is heaven or earth or hell. He was terribly afraid what to do. He found out a place where Vali cannot enter. That was where, when Rama met Hanuman, that was the area in which Vali could not enter because of the curse of a sage or something, a sage, that he was. The moment he enters into it, he dies. So, karma cannot enter a realm of consciousness, higher level of consciousness, where no karma can act. That is beyond the nabhi towards the heart, hridaya. That is beyond the lower three chakras, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, the jiva's realm of existence. The moment he enters into Prakriti, nature, he is safe. Where he crosses nature, there is never a fall again. He enters into realm transcendental, realm divine, which is above the throat, that is Vishuddha Chakra, and he is eternally free. Master again sang, "Mother, mother, my boat is sinking here in the ocean of this world. Fiercely the hurricane of delusion rages on every side. Clumsy is my helmsman, my mind, stubborn my 6 oarsmen, the passions into a pitiless wind. I sailed my boat and now it is sinking. Split the rudder of devotion. Tattered is the sail of faith. Into my boat the waters are pouring. Tell me what shall I do? For with my failing eyes, alas, nothing but darkness do I see. Here in the waves I will swim, O Mother, and cling to the raft of thy name." The status of a householder, Sri Ramakrishna is describing. Need not be householder. Householder means it has no limitations. A person who has renounced the world can still be continuing like a householder with all attachments. Similarly, a householder may be like a sadhu, untouched and unattached to anything of this world. There are many householders who are living within themselves like sadhus, unattached to anything, only love and compassion to give to the world. Such householders are there. There are the renunciates, who are attached to things, if not anything, to name and fame, and spending their life in that field, deprived of compassion and love for others. They are looking at themselves. So, householder, it is like telling something like when we use the term householder, what we mean, you have to understand. Not because householder is a householder, because he has a household. And a person who is not having anything need not be a renunciate, one who is not holding anything. It can be anything like youth. Very difficult to explain who is youth. There are old men in whose the spirit in them, the way in which they talk and walk is like youth. Their age is 80s, 90s, but fully spirited. And there are youths who are very young, 50, 30, 20 and 30 years. They are walking like old men, deprived of all strength and stamina. Now, when we say youth, all these old people who are spirited are included. When we say old men, all the youngsters who doesn't have the strength and stamina even to face small problems of the life and completely sacking down body and mind of old age in their 20s and 30s are old men. Like that, this householder term is used. Householder, when we say householder, those who are attached to worldly things. They are possessing the worldly objects as mine alone, never to leave it, their claim over it. Everything belongs to God. What is mine here? I have to leave and go. Including my body, I have to leave everything and go. How shall I say it is mine? We have to say anything as mine only when it is not parting from me at any time. What is not parting is God's name, God, and my own self. All others, all coverings that I have put, Stula Sukshma Karana Sharira also goes away. One day or the other, maybe parting, some parting with the body, some getting rid of the ignorance, all vanish. So that is what we see. So here Sri Ramakrishna is using the term householders. Sri Ramakrishna is explaining the situation of these worldly people who are really worldly, holding on to the world. What situation ultimately they come, like Duryodhana, showed such a glory, such a power, such a prowess, all capabilities, but just because of small things holding on, like Dhritarashtra, holding on to that property to be kingship to be my sons after me. That one desire, one hold on the king made him Dhritarashtra. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.